Hi, I skip it. I already did this recording session, but then I realized that my freaking audio was terrible because I was just sitting down here the entire time just screaming into a microphone while the mic was speaking the entire time because I'm bad at audio. These shows made me go poggers.
But intro, sir, what is a poggers?
It's a poggers. That was a really dumb sequence. Don't worry about it. I'm just gonna breeze through this shit. I pogged very hard at this stuff because last week's anime was really bad. I don't know why I chose to watch it, but it's okay because some of what I watched this week was alright. Yay. Alright, so first I watched So Science Said. I don't know the title. The title is far too long and convoluted for a freaking manga series. It reminds me of a goddamn isekai light novel title, and that means I don't like the title. I think I said title like 5 times during that, but that's okay because science is good. The first episode, huge banger. I pogged so hard when they brought up stats. See, I don't know if you know this about me, but I am a psych major. I'm very good at research. I'm very good at understanding statistics. I'm very good at that stuff. I'm a business major. It makes me very disappointed in myself, and all my friends clown on me for it, and that's okay, because this show has convinced me that in my 3rd year of university that I should get my life together and become a fucking STEM major, and that way I can get all the hot ass bitches who that wear really tight tights that show how fat the ass is, because the animators really want to show how tight these tights are that are on her and how fat the ass is.
Are you deaf as you are thick?
Like, what the f was that? But it's okay because she's hot as shit. I never talked about the premise of this show. The premise of this show is that there are these 2 people. One's a hot bitch, one's a hot dude. And so these 2, they really like each other, but they need to scientifically prove that they love each other through research and experiments that eventually will hopefully lead to the conclusion that they want to fuck. And so what they do is that they have these so what they do is that they have this research that measures their heart rate, they measure their internal temperature, which I feel like that one's dumb, but they also measure things like hormone levels and stuff, and in this way they're empirically measuring how much they love each other and whether or not they love each other at all, which is fascinating to me. And all the side characters are like pretty interesting also. I really liked the relationship between Otaku Man and Lolly Bitch. It's very cliche, but at the same time I like it. So what does that say about me and my tastes? But at the same time, in this show, they waste so much fucking time and they litter a lot. They litter so much. It pisses me off so much. Just randomly throwing papers into the street, thrown into the ocean. I'm in here sitting next to a bookshelf talking about anime when I could be saving the environment. Did I ever tell you how I think I have undiagnosed ADHD? It's okay. Also, that intro was super cutesy, which makes sense for the genre because it's a romantic comedy series, and that's okay because the entire premise of it is real good. Song is cutesy. I love the colors of it. I love how each individual character has their own color scheme and associated color, which makes it really easy to understand these relationships when they blend together. Good intro. I still skipped it because I don't give a shit. 60 out of 100. I hate it when scientists that want to prove global warming to all the freaking deniers out there then go ahead and just toss paper into the ocean randomly. God, that pissed me off. Next show. Okay, so then I also watched Goodbye Despair Teacher. That sounds like a fucking Danganronpa game. Oh shit. About Sayonara Zetsubo Sensei. It's about this teacher that's super depressed, but he still teaches are they high schoolers or middle schoolers? But he still teaches a bunch of students, and he's very sad about it. But then each of the students are also freaking crazy, and that's okay. This is a comedy series. I didn't pog as hard at this one, because like a lot of the individual characters have these names that, when translated, are these very clever puns on their archetype and character cliche. But I don't know if you know this, I can't read Japanese because I'm very American. This is the face of an American boy. And then you combine this with the animation studio, which is Shaft, who just are constantly throwing jokes at you through text boxes that are super subtle and hard to read just randomly in the background. It's like there's too much to focus on, but because it's too much work to translate it all, I didn't read any of it. There's just too much to look at visually and it overwhelms you, but at the same time, because I can't read any of it, none of it's funny to me either. Right now I got like a third of the experience, and that's why I got bored. And the reason I got bored is because a lot of the comedy is more absurd than like grounded in character relationships or anything. It's more just like, what the f is happening right now? This is so strange. Why are there aliens attacking? The intro, on the other hand, was crazy bold because it's just this black screen with some text on it that I can't read, and more importantly, they're just going at it in the background, singing this crazy ass song, being like, I love sitting in front of this TV, and I'm just like, I don't know what the f that means. 50 out of 100. I liked some of the characters, but it didn't keep my attention. I got bored. I watched 2 seasons of this, by the way, and I didn't have that much to talk about this show. I just wanted to mention that. I'm now swearing at the Brits. Hold on, gotta transition. And now I'm going to be talking about the poggest, most based anime that I watched last week. It's crazy just how much rewatch value and how great the series was if you just understand the references. I present to you Good Luck Girl. Now, if you want the premise to Good Luck Girl, it basically goes like this. I'll just act it out real quick.
Oh my god, I'm super lucky and I have big titty. That means my life is better than most people.
Hey, I'm a poverty god and I need to take away some of your luck because right now you're siphoning luck away from people.
Oh my god, it's a good thing I don't give a shit about anyone because I'm an overdone archetype that hates other people because I was once super trusting, but now I push everyone away.
Well, yeah, but now I'm gonna bring up some random anime reference and you're gonna laugh at it.
Gum Gum Stretchy Arm, King of the
Because
Pirates.
you're a stupid fucking weeaboo that knows all these references and it's funny to you because you go point at it and go, Pog, Pog, I know what that is, I know what that is, Pog, Pog.
This is the dumbest shit I've ever done in my life. I'm so off track right now. But yeah, if you didn't catch that from that shitty summary just now, basically I just pointed at things and I was like, yeah, Pog, Pog, that's Medaka Box. Pog, Pog, that's Dragon Ball. At its core, it's very funny.
That is one cute monkey.
But, I haven't even mentioned the thing that made me pop off the hardest, and that's this girl. Because this girl was first introduced in the credits of the first episode, where she basically said, hey, I was in this show for one scene. Go find me. In the manga, this girl is apparently one of the main characters, which means that in the anime, that they had the balls to relegate her to a side character, credits only bitch. And I'm like, yeah, I respect the shit out of this. Now for the rest of the series, I'm just looking through the episode going like, where is she? Where is she? I love her so much. She has no screen time. And it's crazy that I'll never know what the f her significance is. But look at her. It's Pog Pog. We never see her face. But she gets one spoken line. Pog Pog. Oh yeah, also the intro is really nice. It reminded me of Baka 2 Test intro. Because they just started running across the screen randomly. And that made me go like, ah ha ha. What's the point of this intro? I don't care. I'll watch it like once and then I skip the rest of it. 80 out of 100. I pog so hard. How many times did I say pog? I should keep a counter. Actually, that's a good idea. Anyways, that's all from me from this week. I said that wrong. But if you liked it, subscribe, press it, roll the outro. Okay, I only get like 20 seconds to speak my mind, so for real, I really like that show. That show was boring. It's very unclear what I'm talking about right now, but that's okay because this outro was kind of a banger. It was hot. Main character is hot. Big booba.